Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Sebastian Ryder, and you tapped into another episode of Cut Different TV. And before I get into our special guest today, make sure you hit that big red button that says subscribe under the screen that you're watching this on. And we got somebody real special in the building today, man, repping the Bronx. You might have heard somebody violated, somebody did something crazy on some beat. He's 6 times platinum, so I know somebody watching this done heard it. Repping the Bronx, man. We got my brother Dizzy Banko in the building, man.
Man? What's up? What's good with you, man?
Man,
How you feeling?
chilling, man. Feeling real cut different. You know what I'm saying? But super grateful to have you on today.
Yes, it's a blessing.
And we met before at SOBs. We did a little run and gun. Shout out Connie Diamond.
It's like Connie, that was a wild night. I don't know, just being outside be wild night. So to catch me out a wild night, yeah, it's good.
That shit was lit.
Yeah.
That shit was lit. So what we do on this show, man, really we want to showcase you as an artist and a producer, obviously, but, you know, showcase to your fan base and the people who might be seeing you for the first time what makes you cut different, your foundations, how you've gotten to where you are, and then what's to come for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So starting from the beginning, man, like when did you get involved with music? What was the influence that you had early on?
It was probably I was 12, 13 when I started to pick up like FL, free loops if anybody wants to know what FL is. I spent most times with that than being outside at a time, period. And I was young, so think about people's outside memories or, you know, hanging out or playing manhunt all this other, you know, them kid games. I was like locked in trying to understand what the hell this program is, and me liking music growing up in that segment. This is like Get Like era. It's like people's just dancing outside. Like it's a lot of crews going on. So it's like, all right, bet. I'm merging that sound with that, and then my family with the classic samples. It's like best of the both worlds, but it's just kind of trying to figure out each other. So that was the start of like me growing up in that segment doing that. But after that, it was just years of work.
Yeah.
Years of work.
And growing up in the Bronx, obviously, like, I mean, that's the mecca of hip hop, you know what I'm saying? So having that in the air, having that around you at a young age and growing up and also getting into your teenage years too was probably a huge influence in and itself.
I'm learning more of the history at the same time. So that's like being around my family that's giving that history, like, oh, you know who Ozzy Brothers is, or you know who Wind and Fire is, or you know who Elder Bars, you know who Babyface, like, oh, shout out to Babyface, but like just certain people where it's like they paved the way in the sense where it's like the music, the creation, and creativity. So for me to know that at that time fragment, and it's like, all right, I feel like I'm getting the cheat codes right now. You know, just learning where the songs are coming from, the samples, picking the samples so fast now. When I hear music outside, it's like, oh, that's from this song. I'm like, it's the air. And, you know, that's growing up in the Bronx, being outside, that moment now of me now being outside, taking whatever I built in the crib, being to myself, it's like new product. You know, it's just like, all right, I'm around my cousins, they making music. Okay, I guess it's a chance. Oh, they hear my beats. Okay, yo, my cousin make beats. Now they put their music out. Yo, his beats is fire. Now emerging with the rap. You know, it's like this.
Hell yeah.
A ladder.
Levels.
That's literally all it's been.
And you just keep moving. And so obviously Platinum Records going crazy. Y'all definitely heard the Violation tag for sure. Let's talk about some of those moments, like obviously years of hard work and kind of getting you to a certain point where you're in these rooms. Like, tell me about some of these experiences that you had.
So even me and my partner, CEO Chris, shout out to Chris.
Shout out Chris, man.
360 Chris, like, I met him at the basketball court. Like, I got in trouble in the Bronx. Just got bailed out of Rikers. And my aunt brought me up to like Newburgh, and I just like didn't even know where I was at. I was like, the hell is this? Newburgh, what's Newburgh? So over time now, I'm just going outside. It's a, you know, nice development. Up top of the hill is a basketball court, a pool. It's just a whole different scenery. So I'm trying to understand, like, you go from Rikers to seeing nice houses and stuff. It's like, all right, but I was there for a minute before I started to go into Newburgh, and now I'm like, okay, they have a hood. Okay, same shit. You know what I'm saying? So with them, I'm hearing, oh, it's the murder rate, the capital. It's like, how? It's small. Like, it's common sense of why things happen. It's just small. So I wasn't big too much in Newburgh as in like understanding it. But then shout out to Party. He's from Newburgh. That's an artist that was coming up out of there, where now people that started to know me out there, they started to do the piece. Like, yo, there's a producer from the Bronx. He's out here, and, you know, connect with him. And then from there, I connect with him. You know, as I'm growing, the little connections start to build here and here. My first record, well, I wouldn't say first record, but one of our records with him was the Offset record. And it was just like, from there, I'm like, all right, you know, I'm hearing the levels of where my beats and then the artist that is like, even Offset was like still upcoming, and not upcoming, but hot. Like, this is just like, you got Offset by himself, it's like, oh, because you was getting the group. So it's like, all right, boom. And then that's when I got the Joels with this Lil Wayne placement. A little things started happening back and forth, but this is not happening while I'm out in the Bronx.
And are you, because a lot of people, when they hear producer, right, like, you know, there's different levels to being a producer, and then there's beat maker, and then there's artists, right? And then there's engineers. So define like your style of production. Are you working with these artists? Are you putting these together and then sending them? Like,
it's both. It's like an all-around player. So it's not like I'm just gonna email. It's like, if I did, okay, you're gonna hear a new set of beats if I'm sitting with you. If I feel like, yo, I don't want to play these beats, I'm gonna cook up right in front of you. Like, it's like getting the job done without talking too much about it. So once you learn that method over time, you start to see people have their habits. Or you start seeing where it's like, yo, why you take so long to do this if I could do this real 2 seconds? You start to see that shit. Then you're like, all right. You start feeling yourself, but in a way where it's like learning. It's like, you see the wrong answers off of the internet, and they're like, yo, I want to say all the right shit. But then it's just like, you know what I mean, about my business. This has nothing to do with me in that sense. But if I get with an artist, here's the book. Understand the tools of things. Because that's all it is. You just gotta learn, bro. Like, you gotta leave your like, if real life hit, that's just real life shit. So you can't block that out. And there's people I feel be blocking that out because how they portray themselves in the industry. It's like, bro, I can't feel you. I don't get it.
You think people kind of like put themselves in a box in a sense?
Yeah, it's like, why are you hiding that part? That's growth. I still, if I come from my house, I drive through the Bronx a little bit. It's not like I'm calling, yo, I'm in the Bronx. Drive through, catch a little inspiration real fast. Oh, I remember I was on this block. Remember, this person got beat up here. I went to school, like literally on my way here. I stopped by my Catholic school. But who would have known I went to Catholic school?
Everybody that's watching.
Now they know. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and then public school, like, every little piece that at anybody life, it could be different. But I feel like I'm starting to have each piece where I understand. I don't, like, you can go through some stuff that I'll be like, I understand, but like, how? Just, if I came around it, I ain't go through it, but
you learn
I learned from it, and it's like, I get it. So there's people where it's like, if they talk to me, it's like a safe haven of something. It's like they put the trust in me, where it's like, all right, if I tell him something, I've been like that. So it's like, but I learned that also takes on other people's weights. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all of this shit is just a learning experience, bro. And I learned that with the music part. That's where I sometimes be confused. Like, how do I even do it? There's people that really crash out on certain things, and it's like, but I didn't crash out. What was, I be wanting to know.
Sometimes you just chosen, bro. And speaking of chosen though, you dropping jewels, you feel me? But tell me what to you, like when you obviously you probably got thousands and thousands of beats that you've created, right? And some of them in the moment, like when you listen to artists early on, like they'll be in the studio, the first record they make that sounds good to them, they're like, oh, this a hit. Like this out of here, this going. From the mind of Dizzy Banko, like how do you know when some shit is like a hit for real? Or do you just not know and let the people tell you?
Who knows? The people.
Mm-hmm.
The connection of who you do not know. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
For me to say, you speak on it, don't play with it. I don't know what Lola and them was doing when they was pushing it. I knew what I was doing. I went outside, I'm at Dykeman. I know the DJs, yo, play this. The games are going on, the song is playing as somebody dunks. So, highlights. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's building organically, just being outside. People hopping in my car, like, whoever I'm with, I'm playing unreleased shit. That's one of the shits I'm playing. I ain't really playing what's already out. It's out. It's out. Why am I going to keep playing what's out in this car? Like, especially when I'm always creating. You might just hear a pack of beats. You know what I'm saying? You're going to hear something that nobody heard yet. So it's like, that's where I feel like anybody in life that have the one up, knowing you got motion, you got to really tap into that. Like, fuck anybody's opinion, excuse my language.
There you go.
But it's like, once you just know, it's like, ain't really there's no reason to kind of like go back and forth. It's like, I'm going to shut this whole situation down. I'm going to shut the situation down. And most of it should be like results. You know what I'm saying? So in life, I feel like people through that projection, just because of where I'm coming from, ain't much coming out of there. You know, so like, God bless his soul, like my bro, like he going to do medical school, and he going to the park to give somebody a ticket, and then they shoot the park up. Ticket going. So it's like, I'm missing all of this shit here because my aunt bailed me out and brought me out to another spot. So it's like, all right, here's the chance. You know what I'm saying? And it's a deeper story before me even the jail stuff, but still, it's like, ain't too much telling the real story where somebody could really listen to this and be like, all right, damn, he went through this and he brought himself up. The shit is tough. That's the part. It ain't about how somebody could be diesel. But this shit ain't strong. I don't fuck which weight you picking up? Because it be niggas that strong and still crash outs. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the mental strong, your body, like I'm learning more of my body too. That's why even I be having like struggles with the gym. Like ain't no struggle, it's the mental. It's not the body.
The
like
discipline.
it's the discipline with the mental. So it's like what you carrying in. Two phones, but two different numbers where it's like literally channel in and channel out. One for my daughter, one for business. The business, I'll get to when I get to it. The main phone, I'm picking it up.
Yeah.
But it don't have the traffic where it's the world coming at you.
Yeah.
That's pressure.
And so balancing all that, right? Like obviously, like you mentioned earlier, that ladder and just continuously going up the ladder, there's different things that you got to
That's hitting as I make beats.
Exactly.
I can't put the pain onto another human soul. I got to put the pain in the studio. That's where I'm at. Literally, it's better than me going in here or we going bumping heads. That part I don't even have the energy for. You need to do the next person because you're going through something that I don't know and you just need to figure it out.
Facts.
But I don't got no beef with you.
And just finding an outlet. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't the outlet because that's the wrong outlet.
Yeah.
You know when you put the fuse in the shit.
Yeah.
Because it's not. That's why people guys, they be like, fuck around and find out. It's like, shut out. It's like touching fire. You're gonna burn yourself. Don't touch the fire. Listen. So with my daughter, I discipline. Listen, I don't do like what other parents do, where it's like hands on, discipline, talk, conversation. She'll really be like, oh, I ain't doing that because daddy said. I'm just changing shit that I feel like is a shift of cycling. Where it's like you don't gotta hit your kids, you can talk to your kids. Certain things don't get picked up from me doing that. But if I was to go slap somebody on the camera, yo, so the nigga did me violate, you violate. It's a joke. Violation is when I was locked up. I started doing Yanni Club now because I feel like when people don't know your history, it's like, how do they know anything? So fuck what they saying, just do what you gotta do for yourself. You got a family you building, build the family. You got a business, build the business. Like, because everybody else is either nut hugging or everybody else is whatever it is. That's on them. I learned to be this way, not that way. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, that's just that. And when I see it work and I see it grow and I see it start to hit the world and shit, it ain't just lit in New York. I'm cooling. That's background. This is home. But niggas couldn't really be walking around other places in other states and say they really feel comfortable. Like I said, I'm in a whole nother state when I'm getting out of jail. So it's like they're giving the negative side already. And it's like, yo, where I'm from is a negative side. It may just operate different, but I'm not going to be here and act like I don't understand another person that's coming throughout this fucking dirt here. I'm going to get it. I'm going to understand. The ones that don't understand sit behind a computer. They ain't outside.
Dang.
They calculated outside, but they're not outside.
So then how do you, because technically, those are the people that are making you as big as like the same people that don't get it and the same people that move that way are the people that are listening to the records. So how do you balance like having this mindset that you have in Yanni Club and everything that you're standing on, and then knowing that the consumers and the people that are listening are in that state of mind? Like, what do you try to push through?
I'm going to remain me. I know I'm a creator first. So anything I do is I don't feel like I'm going to be behind. I'm going to feel like I could be present, future, past. It don't matter what lane I jump in. Like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it the right way. And I'm going to still have that culture feeling that's still stuck behind it. You get what I'm saying? So, like, uptown, the Bronx, where I'm from, the shit, you don't hear too much coming out of that. And I feel that weight where it's like, all right, I know there's talent in here. I know, even if I'm hearing it from other places, there's talent in there. We're going to make sure that this shit is stamped up here. Like, it ain't going to just be, you know, a little situation here and then it's quiet. It's like, nah, we going, I don't know.
Yeah. I feel
you know what I'm saying?
You do what you can with your reach.
Yeah, I'm not going, whatever I could do. I ain't, you know, like my mind is bigger than a lot of conversations. You know what I'm saying? Like I see what peace is. And I could tell the next person don't see what peace is just over conversation. And what they doing and what they picking up and just that. So again, I'm already feeling cut different from the situation. You feel me? So it's like, continue doing what I'm doing. Who gonna rock with me, gonna rock with me. He don't. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I understand what double backs is. I understand when, you know, somebody didn't take that time. Like, I understand it. Because as much I could juggle, I get it.
So how do you approach those situations? Like, and I'm
just as how I am right now. It's just like,
so like you reached out to somebody early on, right? And they was like, you was trying to get a placement or you was trying to send them a beat and they was like, whatever. You, now that you're kind of in that position where people reach out to you and you're like, how do you feel? Do you work with everybody?
I look at the things which people say, oh, it don't matter because it's the music business. But in music business, people stand on their name though, right?
Have to.
Right. So when we see people with the big names, we see what they do. All right. We already see that. So when we get in a position and just whatever, we're there. So, all right, here's the breaking moment now where these are the roads. Now, certain roads may be a longer road and some roads be faster road. So me, I say yes. I'm cool with the love, attention, boom, boom. I don't like too much of the rush. Too much so close, playing close, you know? Like, I know I ain't jumping in nobody. And even if a fan, whatever it is, there's people that will really come with a approach where it's like, yo, it's good, bro. I'm like, what's up? You know, just because there's a lot of different energy out. And it's not saying sad, it's not even saying to say sorry about it. It's like real, actual truth type shit. Yeah. Like, I may be going through something right now. I might dap you up a certain way. You feel me? But I'm going to still do my job. and then nothing changes out of it. It's just, you know, like I'm just dap you a certain way. Like, hold on, just I don't know. I'm just maneuver a little different, bro. It's you just really don't be knowing.
Yeah.
But you just gotta be prepared for it mentally. That's it. Mentally prepared for it.
Yeah, and just like you said, kind of stay in your lane, focus on being yourself.
Because it's gonna grow.
Yeah.
Somebody would be like, oh, you know, you sound just like what Kanye. I wouldn't say, yo, I'm doing what Kanye doing. It's like, well, shit, if he went into a world most people want to be in.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be honest here now. If anybody wanted a sneaker deal, rap deal, this deal, whatever it is, be with the flyest chick, be ignorant, he did it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have to do that. I can be inspired how he came in the game. I can see inspired how he touched the world. If he had his bad guy moment, so be it. Whatever it is, but some shit it's like, all right, I'm just confused. I'm not lost, I'm just confused.
Yeah.
And reason why I'm saying I'm confused on what people do in front of us on the media is somewhat of a purpose. We don't know the purpose. They already label it crazy. They already label it something wrong.
They
so it's like,
why it's happening.
Yeah, it's like you have to wait and see for a little bit to see what it is.
Could be a check.
Because you start looking like a dickhead when it's like, oh, this is what he was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Just wait and see. That's it.
Definitely. And speaking of waiting and see and like
being patience, not to cut you off. That equals patience.
For sure.
So for me to be to this point right here and doing a lot of shit and going through shit, that's patience. That's mental shit. Patience. People lack at that shit bad. Patience.
And does that come from, obviously, you know, there's patience is a virtue, right? But for you, did that come from being in situations where you're like, damn, like, I'm trying to apply so much pressure, this didn't come out how I thought it was going to, and then it ends up all working out, and then you say, well, damn, like, if I would have just focused on what I was doing, this would have happened. Like, how do you develop that, right? Like, for the artist right now that's like, fuck, I got 100 unreleased songs. I'm trying to get out there, but like nobody's feeling with me. They're about to give up on music. What would you tell them about patience?
So to feel like that person or that nigga or whatever it is, you have to go through it. There's no way in hell you could just jump in the game and think you know it all. You have to go through that shit. And a lot of motherfuckers ain't strong as going, you know what I'm saying? You can still, people that, even if they did music and they stopped, they still here, but they're not strong enough to deal with whatever the fuck that's coming with it.
Damn. So then they just say, fuck it, I'm gonna do something else.
I'm gonna just do something else. So you just gave up already. I don't got a plan B. I don't got a plan C. I don't have a plan D. It's been plan A since.
Yeah.
So I seen how people act with me. I see how people play me close. I see a lot of shit with it. And it's like, damn, I just can't lose myself with this shit because other people going through it. And that's just it. If I'm going through it and I ain't calling your phone, or even if we link up and I ain't throwing your energy off or trying to, you know, whatever, like I'm liable to just walk away and be like, yo, I'm going through this, bro. I'm another day. Why we gotta fight? Why we gotta beef? Why I gotta be here and make this awkward?
Yeah.
Just go back and pick back up. And some just don't get it.
Yeah.
And it's okay. I ain't just the nigga you was with or the nigga you was around. Like, I may come through and do something totally different. You know? So that's it, bro. I ain't really. It's regular. And then at the end of the day, it's regular shit. There ain't no silver spoon tied to this. There ain't no somebody gave me a loan to speak. There ain't no, it's just me being me. And they don't preach too much of you being you doing this shit.
Facts.
So
speaking of, you know, uniquity and like being different, you feel me? The sound coming out of the X right now, the sexy drill, you know, whether I don't, maybe I'm like misspeaking, but was there Jersey club influence in the sexy drill?
It's like, a lot of influence in one. You know, if it started from off of the angry side, it went and switched to the soft side. Then it went to the club side. Their BPMs is all in the same damn sequence. So it's just club. And there's nothing wrong with it. But if everybody's doing club music, what happens to the other sounds? Don't go put the other sounds with the same sound. Yes, you can, but don't make it a thing. If somebody said to play a bunch of R&B beats, but if it goes into a sexy drill, it's like, all right, what if I want the tempo to be different? You got to play the same tempo to me? So it's not about killing the sound. It's about being balanced with the shit. Nobody's being balanced with the shit. Whatever new crack is out, is like we all on it.
And sexy drill is the
new crack. I was a crack before.
Yeah.
Everybody had a violation beat. So it's like, I get it. There's people that just don't get it. So when I hear them, it's like you want to form for something about this sound. It's like I bring cash up in conversations for what type of angle y'all want out of it. He's just another producer doing what he's doing in New York City, and he's bringing his sound, creativity out of this motherfucker. Can most do it? Can most do it? And then still be, it's a new 50, if they had the 50s, what was it, of hip hop? 50 years, right.
Yeah.
Aren't we the new?
Hell yeah.
Or you don't allow us to be the new?
It's the new wave. I mean, I think it's the new, I think it's always a new wave. It's just whether or not the people that came before are willing to acknowledge, or
shit was balanced back in the days.
I think so.
1,000%. Should just be a shift when it, I don't know. It should just be a shift. It's like, and then other producers may feel like, all right, well, this ain't the moment, so I'm gonna just jump into the, forget what I was doing. Let me go just jump over here. I'm not that producer. I'm not about to jump over there.
You make your own wave.
Yeah, I got a team full of producers. If they choose to do it, when it's time to get busy and they want what they want, don't lose yourselves. A lot of producers is gonna lose themselves because now if you ask them for some new beats, what is it gonna sound like? Can they switch it up? Can it be versatile? You can't get mad at yourself if you're putting yourself in a box.
Yeah. Type shit. Or if you riding somebody else's wave, pause. You can't, if you getting on somebody else's wave, you can't be, it's hard to be bigger than that person. Like, it's like the Kobe Bryant Jordan effect, RP Kobe.
Yeah.
But it's like Kobe pretty much made his whole game Jordan. So how can you be better than the nigga that you emulating? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then people.
Kobe's like Jordan, but Kobe did Kobe.
Kobe did Kobe shit.
Are we
he not Jordan though?
There's a difference. Jordan played when he had a flu. Kobe played when he had a.
Okay, well, he didn't play. He hit a free throw on a tournament.
He's still on the shit.
Yeah.
And he still wanted to play.
Yeah, he still
wanted to play.
Yeah, for sure.
Because Jordan still went through and did this shit with the flu.
Yeah.
But it's two different shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, what's LeBron's neck?
LeBron's
going to give him that shit. What is going to be LeBron's story of voila? Because Jordan had a voila.
Coming back.
Kobe had a voila. LeBron got a voila.
His shit would be coming back 3-1 against the Warriors. That's what
he was on the Cavs, right?
He was on the Cavs. And he didn't have nobody on his squad for real. Well, he had Kyrie.
Who else fucking doing it? The ones complaining. You mad? Here's the ball. Do the same shit I just did.
Yeah.
And let me know.
Niggas not doing that.
How am I about to get mad about what you telling me to do? Can you do the same? Are you even in the league?
Yeah.
That's why I can't argue with people on social media. It's like, bro, the minute if I go into your life and find some shit, I'm going, but then that's too much to do.
Because you be doing that shit all day.
You're just projecting what you can't do right now, bro, and it's okay. It's all right. We ain't enemies, my nigga. And that's why it's just like, on social media, I'm not arguing with people like that shit. People don't understand. I said one thing yesterday, example. Academics posted, it was a sexy drill moment, and they had this kid, and I wrote, this is sad. Because it's like, you imitating something on something that's, I don't like imagine me doing something, creating work, this and that, and the world taking it, and then people make a mockery out of it in the sense of like it's a joke.
Mm. Yeah,
It's just not funny. Like it's like people like seriously, this is like people. Creativity is not a thing that just pop up like that.
Mm.
So the ones that be swagger jacking, I'd be like, "What are you doing? Like you like." I don't know, but anyway.
Not hugging. You said that.
Yeah, like
not hugging.
the dude had somebody DM me, or somebody DM me and was just like, "Oh, who listens to Dizzy Banko?" Me, I'm already reading it where it's like, "Oh, you pressing me through social media?" Like my anxiety already shot up.
Mm.
I didn't give in. When I reposted, now I have people like the ones that's laughing is the nuts, the sickos like, who is this nigga? That's where this energy is going because now they're like, hit me up like, who is this? But I'm not giving in where it's like setting off or yo this and that or going in. He DMs me. He DMs me, if I shit you not, he DMs me my monthly listeners. So I'm like, okay, I go to his bio, I see that, you know, shout out to Respective Collective. I don't know if this is one of your bio on the team, but I'm like, okay, Respective Collective, you know, some people I know, okay, but I'm confused. Why are you, this is a trolling moment right now.
Why are you in my DM?
Right. And then from you saying who the F listens to me, to my monthly listeners, so you're basically saying that because how I move and treat myself, that I'm better than somebody. So it's like, oh, your listeners is low. And I'm like, I don't feel no way because I'm still growing my music shit. But can you speak about this on the production level right now? No. So on the music level, you may feel like I didn't hit that impact to say, who the fuck listens to Dizzy Banko? You see how it's just like how you want a bomb to tick? You taking little things to make some shit spark. How am I get mad over something that I'm starting to build?
Yeah.
As an artist. Anybody in this room, you know, if you ain't hear me, I ain't gonna get mad. But if you hear me now, it's like, all right, that's a listener. This is a listener. That's a listener. It grows. For me to have 239, for me to have 100K plays, that's results. Now, who is you that just did all of that? You're not even an artist. You just gave me free promotion. Thank you, gang. And then you said some shit, you tagging me with Diddy and all this other shit. It's like, all right, this is not trolling now. You're being weird now. It went left. Now it's like, because I'm being, appreciate you. Thank you. You still going. Oh, that didn't hit him. Let me go put Diddy Banko. Thank you. It still didn't hit me. So it's like, yo, y'all really miserable that when y'all say and do things, y'all want somebody to be crashing out.
Yeah.
It's bad. So this is what y'all do on the internet. This is why the artists be ready to fuck shit up. It's just illusion because now can I ask the same person did me, yo, can you come outside? It's hot. And I wrote it too. In my DM. I kid you not. Should you not? I say, yo, thank you for the promotion, gang. I see you outside. Oh, nah, I gotta find that because I'm dead ass, bro. Don't do that to me.
That's bold.
Right here, boom.
Who the fuck? Facts.
You see? Thanks for the promotion, my boy. See you outside, gang. Diddy Banko not valid in my hood. So I wrote, you paid to bother me? I don't want to be valid in your hood. And then it's like, you know what I'm saying? You're doing that. So you're right.
Yeah,
you see
that's corny, bro.
So it's like,
I went in Canva and did a whole edit just to DM another man. That's weird.
But then again, I'm looking at your bio, who you connected to.
Yeah.
That's whack.
Yeah.
I don't know you, bro. You went dumb hard for me to do what? Put on a show? For what?
Facts.
I'm from an era again. That shit's not a thing that rocks. Like, it don't, bro. Nobody plays around like that. So it's like, it's not about walking around being tough. It's like there's people that really have boundaries that has set shit where it's like, yo, you can't just run up to me and, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. It's not right to do. Come with some respect. Like, oh, hey, and then you see how the next person gonna treat you. Why you think they showed the paparazzi? They running and jumping and doing all this extra shit. What you expect somebody to do? Yeah, they gonna swing on you.
We human. I mean, it's human.
I'm in a spot that happened in the club. Somebody talking to me while they drunk. You're my face, bro. Just relax. I'll talk. You still going. Then my reflex is bad. Reposado across your head, bro. Like, come on. And then doing that has me tight. Now that I have to leave. I gotta
in the bottle.
Yeah, the bottle. It just makes it whack, bro. Because it's like, if somebody, bro, I'm at the spot, I'll stop by. Well, I can't feel good to just stop by something and just whatever, even if it's a second, just to be cool.
Mm-hmm.
You smack, I get it. What? I'm talking right now.
Breath probably hot as a bitch.
Whatever the fuck it is. It's like, bro, there's people that approach me and it just jumps off, but it's like, yo, go ahead, say what you want to say.
Yeah.
And, whatever. But it's like, even that. And then even looking at that situation, it ain't even funny. It's just like, look how that would have turned.
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't go crazy with the bottle where it sound like I'd smash it over his head. It's like it's ping, yo.
Yeah. Run the bell a little bit.
And then, there's people like that just feel like, oh, you in my head over years and all this other shit. And, they look back. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Because at the end of the day, it's like, you have to be in my territory or be in my surroundings for me to see you again. And where I went is not something I do on a normal day basis.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Dude, you mean that? Why do I need to be there right now? Why do I have to be in it?
Facts.
Why you want me to be there?
So that they can feel like
their answer.
Oh.
And you won't get a correct answer. Cause it sound like bullshit.
Yeah.
Why? No answer, we good here.
Mm-hmm.
That fight, all the shit that people think is the way to do things is not the way to do things. That shit is draining. If I did that shit my whole life and I'm telling you that shit is draining, I am telling the next soul that shit is draining.
And shit, bro. I mean, sitting here listening to you, bro, like, are we getting some exclusive shit? Like,
it's cut different, right?
It's cut different.
All right, so I'm breaking it down for you. Like, you can walk around uptown if you want yourself and ask, but I don't give a fuck. Like, that shit, I learned a lot from people's do's, don'ts, and I'm not ever doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's all learning. Is it a crime to learn?
Hell no. It should be.
So why did make it a crime to learn?
Yeah.
To make it out, the formulas be right in front of our faces.
Facts.
But the minute people get smart, they start throwing the dumb shit. I honestly don't want to see nothing extra with Diddy and the next thing that's going on with that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Nut hugging.
Pop it in something that nobody wants to see. They shut down social media, motherfuckers is screwed.
Yeah.
Because they don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
They probably don't use their phones. Shut that shit down. I would say shut that shit down for a little bit and see how that shit would do for some people. Start using the phone. Make your real connections, your real emotions. Niggas sitting on IG all day. Are you outside building your fucking portfolio? Because if the IG's down, motherfuckers crash out, right? They go on the next thing and they're like, yo, IG's down. Okay. It's fucking my business. That should be part of your business, not your whole business. That shit is an add-on. That's an add-on. All of this shit is an add-on. TikTok, all that shit is an add-on. But nobody use it as an add-on. They just use that shit like, all right, this is my way to be whatever the fuck I want to be through this avenue right here. And how I stay with this is how I'm gonna stay like this. And some people crash out because they can't stay like that.
Yeah.
They start doing new dumb shit. And more new dumb shit. And then you start making other people feel like, oh, that's the way to do it.
So would you say what makes you cut different is your ability to learn and have patience and be able to see through shit and stay in your lane? Like, what would you say makes you cut different for real?
Everything you just said.
All that.
And that's just regular shit. Like,
principles.
And how he's laughing is how I'll be laughing now. Because it's like, yo, I do not have the energy or the capacity or the whatever it is to go back and forth with somebody that just didn't fucking learn. You want to wear a ski mask in $1,000 weather and $1,000 weather, fucking 100-degree weather, and boom somebody, and they complain while you in jail? Got to be the dumbest shit ever.
Probably because you're the only nigga in the ski.
There's a lot of dumb shit. And people go, oh, you piss you off. It don't piss me off. It's what I see it. I'm going to talk about it. Now I don't want to be on the internet. You won't hear shit from me. Now I don't do nothing. Now I ain't busy. Now I ain't working because I ain't post. Hold the fuck up. Yo, man, you going crazy. You just said anyway. Next, like, it just be like, all right, whatever. Like, when you get to whatever part in life, should be like a smooth sailing. Even though, you know, life still affects of things, but it'd be a smooth sailing because the certain things that affect you won't affect you. Because you just got to learn.
Damn.
My age bracket right now in the music business is a glory age right now. Because I learned this shit in my whole 20s. Now I gotta get these gatekeepers out the fucking way.
They gonna move.
They shifting. Because they can't keep up.
Because you learned and because you're applying what you learned now, it's like you can have that consistency and that growth.
We all can say right now, everything starts from the street. If I'm lying?
From the streets. I'm not from the streets, but
everything starts from where?
I guess the streets.
But now everything starts from social media.
Type shit.
So social media has its own new system now.
Just for clarity, are you saying like ideas that are sparked come from social media, or are you saying that like what's your...
To be grounded and not feel like you have to deep end, you got to be on the bottom. Social media is not the bottom.
Are you saying the bottom, like experience?
The actual bottom. Like, fuck social media. We talking about you getting up or you being a kid, 12, 13 years old, and say, okay, here, I'm making beats. Is social media popping back then? What was going on? I don't know. MySpace?
MySpace, yeah.
Okay. MySpace going next, but people were really outside. How we hear Ron Browse, how we hear DJ Webstar, how we hear all of this shit here, and then it's like, okay, when social media becomes this big impact, we start seeing the 6ix9ine. We start seeing
the people whose foundation on social media.
Yes, because that's their ground foundation.
And whatever your foundation is like, I feel like that's why what happened to him, because he's based on social media. So when you take that card away, like you're not valid on here anymore, now you have nothing to stand on.
You can talk all the shit you want on social media. I'm gonna fuck if you 1,000 fans trying to suck my dick. But that's social media.
Yeah.
Now go and do the same shit
in real life.
In real life timing.
Can't do it.
And even if you did, niggas ain't gonna pay you no mind. That's the real shit. Who gonna pay you mind? They might just beat you up because you're a pinata. But and the only reason why I start with that, because you can say from that point, it started to get weird after that. Dumbass artists is coming in and then they come with their problems and they broadcast their problems and think that's the thing to do. So everybody feel like, oh, we gotta follow that. And it's like, no, because they already burnt the fuck out. It is what it is. Like, it's
a cycle too.
It's a cycle, honesty, all that shit is a problem and it's a lack. That's the thing, lack. That's why back in the day when people were like, yo, 50, funny, I'll calculate. How he started?
In the streets.
Okay.
Facts. So,
he don't give a fuck. Because he started from shit that's real.
I mean,
the man got hit 9 times. Yeah. What you gonna tell him after that? You can't tell nobody shit after that.
And the shit that happened with his mom.
It don't even matter. Like, you can't say nothing to him. The thing he's seen is what niggas are scared to see. Or even feel or even go through. He went through that. So everything he's doing and everything he's fulfilling, yes, he let him fulfill that. That's called peace.
And add-ons.
Yeah, and add-ons. He was skinny as fuck in that movie, and what niggas do? Laugh. Yo, can I get a song on your show now? I learned that. So now when I be in the game, they're labeling it Hollywood. They're labeling it you to yourself. They're labeling all of that because they just don't get it. Be in my shoes to get it. I ain't be in Hollywood. I'm protecting myself the whole time. Y'all just don't want to be real to understand that, you know what? He ain't changing. He's just growing and developing. And if I was in the shoes, yes, I would want to protect the shit I got going around me. Simple as that. Cut fucking different.
That's hard as hell, bro. And before we get out of here, bro, thank you so much for sitting and talking it up, bro.
As an artist, I'm coming out, so even how I'm speaking, that shit's like a verse.
Yeah.
So we don't have no beat right now, so I just gave you an acapella. But that's just literally how I am coming out the gate as an artist. I'm always talking my fly shit. I'm gonna talk some real shit. If you're in the just whatever, how I'm coming, that's me. People want other shit. I didn't go listen to whatever it is, but how I'm being when I am, that's it. And I see how when I listen to Nipsey from the ground up, nobody was really jacking with him like that.
Type shit.
And not to say I had to die to get that big ass love.
Yeah.
So we gonna fight each round.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna fight each round. I tell motherfuckers get ready because I'm gonna fight. I fought in every other situation. I'm gonna fight even in this shit. Shit ain't, this shit is a facade, it's a blur. Niggas ain't really getting money or getting to the money, I should say. Not even getting to it is the start. And if you're getting it and you fumbling it, you got a problem. You ain't a hustler. Niggas is not hustling. I don't know what they talking about. So here comes the new 50 years of whatever the fuck I bring.
Hell yeah.
So it starts here and I'm ready.
I fuck with it.
You know, I wasn't ready before in a sense because I wanted to make sure how I come out. And you hear me sitting here telling you how I'm building my boundaries of how I'm supposed to move.
Yeah.
Especially with a business. You guys got business over there, right? All right, you get what I'm saying? It's like shit like that. Like I'm gonna respect that because we're putting on for your family. And I fight to make sure that my daughter don't gotta see none of this shit that I went through. Just be a kid. Whatever you feel you wanna do, go ahead and do it. The right shit. Gymnastics, current, all this, cool. Have your fun. I'm gonna go work. That's what daddy doing. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I ain't going for the dumb shit no more. That shit is up. Time's up, man.
Damn.
Time's up.
Time's up, man.
Time's up.
And before our time is up, man, I just wanted to give you an opportunity. Like, for somebody watching this, man, they sat through, they watched it, they heard pretty much you breaking down the dichotomy of why you've established the boundaries that you've established, what those boundaries are in a sense, and also kind of just like how your mind works and how you view situations. But if there was one main thing that you could say to somebody right now, and that describes you and your mindset, what would that statement be?
Repeat that one more time.
Like if you could just leave them with, you know,
any gems in life of
exactly. You know, one gem. If you could leave the people with one gem, what would it be?
Study yourself. Look yourself in the fucking mirror. Understand the routes, the road you took, this and that, and learn yourself. It's like put a map to yourself. See when you did the right, see when you did the wrongs, all of that. That's a map. And whatever is the right way that you settled in that piece, you go that route. Fuck what anybody else has to say, because you're looking at that map. That's your life. You go ahead and navigate it, and that's that. Don't let nobody come in and try to re-navigate it, reshift it, try to say, oh, we here working with cut different to go do different cut. No, it's cut different.
Right. Damn sure.
You the sauce, you the motion, stand on what you is. So, and voice. Right now, people are probably not getting to hear me the most on things. But I'm talking now. And you gotta move these motherfuckers out the way.
Okay.
Sorry, they're wasting space and things. Like, you're not teaching, you're not pushing, you're not, like, it's money out here. Motherfuckers hiding shit, keeping cutting shit. It's like, what are you doing all that for? People out there that's really busting their ass. I'm 32. This shit is, it's like basketball. Like, I don't want nobody to call me out, but if you call me out, I'm gonna deliver. Simple. That's just it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Kobe and them at Dykeman when I go there and I'm just a producer. But it's just that love, like, yo, I know about a bunch of motherfuckers in this Dykeman shit right here got some beats for me.
Right.
Or still got a beat for me, or purchase a beat for me. I supply the whole fucking city. Now I'm touching the world, and that's the real task right now. That's why I've been moving a certain way, and people, you know, watching this shit, trying to understand the calculation. When you trying to go for the world, that shit is a different task. That's not the same task when you're dealing with the streets and everything else. Seriously. Can niggas really walk around UK? Can niggas really walk around LA and be themselves? We ain't gonna talk about that.
Yeah, man. Well, that's Dizzy Banko, man. For those of you who didn't know, now you know. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate the realness.
Yeah,
we
man.
appreciate you coming on Cut Different and actually being cut different.
Well,
for
listen,
not being cut the same.
I'm here. It's tax season. I'm here to collect, bro. I put in a lot of time, hours, and things, and I let people talk how they talk. But they getting DeAndre, and now is the bad guy era. I don't give a fuck. I've been good all my life with anybody else. I gave people time, and time's up.
Respect, man. Time's up, man. Love. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Cut Different TV. If you still haven't hit subscribe after this fire-ass interview we just gave y'all, I don't even know. They hating, obviously. They violated. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and hit that big red button that says subscribe, man. Drop likes, drop your comments, favorite parts of the episode, and go stream my man Dizzy Banko music and go tap in.
Yeah, listen, Dizzy Banko, you want to hear the music? Dizzy Banko, everything that's with production of music is all in the bond. So it's like I'm not giving I'm giving you everything. Like I'm an all-around player. That's what the homies are calling it because I'm doing everything. So it's just like fuck it, So
word up, man. We outside. Thank y'all for tuning in. And shit, until next time. Love.
Yeah. Bro.